NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. They'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Harden. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's LeBron in at the center position.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now, here is George. Shoots over Leonard. And it's George missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate. Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Frank Vogel had a few minutes to share with me. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show, but you can still detect some seriousness in his voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And that one's good. Durant.
Looking strong to the finish when Durant locks in on scoring. Nobody's stopping.
Outside Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
I mean, I think Curry could shoot his free throws blindfolded and still make about 90%.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. And the dunk by James.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here's Curry. Outside for George. Pass to Walker. Now here's Young. And Durant sends it back.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
James with the bucket.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Here's Embiid, following the basket by LeBron James. Back to Curry, fires the three. That ball, nice feed that time from Jordan.
That three ball of Curry, I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Here's Durant, score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Curry. Walker in the corner. 5 on the clock. And here's George for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Right there, I think you got to try and run George off his spot. I mean, he's a lights-out long-distance shooter and has great confidence.
Here's KD. Lays it up and banks it in. KD's got 6.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the West All-Stars.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's James. Leonard finds Irving. A 3-pointer, no good. A drive by Giannis.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. consistently. This guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. It has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
Passes it to Irving. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Floats one up. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
Now here's Curry. He kicks to Antetokounmpo. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Moving against Walker. James. And the dunk by James.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
And here are the East All-Stars. They trail by 1. Curry on the wing. No good from outside. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. And it's Durant missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. Leonard, that's for 2. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And George kicks to Walker. Embiid trying to break loose. And it's Walker that time on the assist by George.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out in this timeout.
New players in now for the East. Here's Towns. That's tipped. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Middleton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I don't think there's any doubt that Lowry is a shoot-first point guard. I mean, a guy who is constantly on the attack and looking to score the ball when he can.
Now, here's Lillard, and Davis throws it down.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 4. Here's Russell, and there's the pass to Jokic. Middleton outside. And it's Russell in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Lowry. And it's off from 3-point range. Lillard scanning the floor. Puts it up. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Outside Russell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the West All-Stars have possession. 6-point game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lillard from outside. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now here's Lillard. No points in the game yet for him. Jacks up a 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Pass to Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Lillard to end the run. That one a little long.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And that one's good. Russell.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the shot is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Lowry passes to Jokic. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Beal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Beal's got it back down to single digits for the West All-Stars. Lowry passes to Griffin. Middleton outside. Back to Griffin. Over Davis. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so here are the West All-Stars. Simmons passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around.
Beal against Russell. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 7. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the East All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Chris Middleton. Griffin is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Russell. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
It's Thompson off the drive. Lillard with no one around. It's good. This game is all even. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Davis, the pass to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Westbrook. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Thompson outside. Back to Lillard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Giannis, he's checked in for Griffin. Paul George comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Kemba Walker in for D'Angelo Russell. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Durant comes in for Davis, and James subbed in for Beal.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the board.
From deep, George, the shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
They wouldn't want all of their guys shooting a three on the break, but when it's him, he's got the green light.
That's to Lillard. Here's the three. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Walker. And now a 6-point East All-Star lead. Thompson against Westbrook. And there's the feed to KD. And KD throws it down.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Here's Giannis. Here's George. That one rolling around and rims out. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to LeBron. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Giannis kicks to Vucevic over Aldridge. Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's George for 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Paul George really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And the East with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Stephen Curry in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the West, oh, what a play! Woo!
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Leonard with the steal, and out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Embiid, count it. Embiid's got his first basket of the night.
And what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Irving surveying the floor to the inside. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from James.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. James trying to free himself up. Irving's shot is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
So the wing on the left. Embiid inside, covered by LeBron. Walker with a clean look. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
And the rejection by Embiid. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. The West making some changes. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for LeBron. And it's Ben Simmons in for Kevin Durant. Now, Giannis. He's got 14. He shoots again. Embiid dishes to Antetokounmpo. Walker the pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. No points there. Only his 3rd miss in 10 attempts from the floor. In the corner, Simmons with it. Harden outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Harden's got his first bucket in this one.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the bumper.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And the East with some changes. Jokic is checked in, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for Walker. Outside Curry. The pass to Jokic. Embiid trying to break loose. And that one's good. Jokic.
And Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
The 19-foot shot. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving against Curry. Pass to Jokic. Curry is inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 7-point East All-Star lead.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
1:30 left to play here in the second quarter. On the wing, Harden. The shot, no good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Giannis kicks to Lowry. Over Irving. Lowry passes to Jokic. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his third assist on the night.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Jokic kicks to Curry. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, how about the touch there from Curry? Just keeping control even while getting knocked around.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the East. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The West also making some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Beal subbed in for James Harden. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kevin? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Lowry finds Curry. Griffin trying to get open.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Towns wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 5.
And with the way the game is played nowadays, you want big guys who can shoot the ball. Towns with the pure stroke from behind the arc, cash money.
And so it's the East All-Stars. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. On a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see it.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 32 points, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. Let's start. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes.
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's LeBron James, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Pass to James. Back to Irving. Durant trying to break free. And there it is for him. Irving's got his third basket of the night right there.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Let's look at that feed.
Walker dishes to Embiid. Passes it to George. Kicks to Curry. And here's Walker outside. It's rebounded by the West. A shot by Harden, wide open. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight. He can flat out dominate games at times.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. James looking around. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Here's Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
And you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Russell comes in for Steph Curry. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Walker. The West All-Stars also with a sub. Lillard's checked in.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Russell against Harden. Right side Westbrook. Vucevic trying to get open.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
Harden's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. And Russell gets it to go.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
It's LeBron with the drive. Count the basket and the foul. That one on George.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the West. And Embiid has got the ball here for the East All-Stars. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. George double-teamed, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And the West All-Stars have possession. The pass to Lillard. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 13.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
Here's Westbrook. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Damian Lillard. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for James Harden. That's a 2 from Lillard, the offensive rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
From deep, George, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional, catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
Here's Lillard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
West All-Stars shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
20 feet out. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 8 points for him.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Lillard left side. 6 to shoot. LeBron trying to free himself up. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Aldridge. And the East All-Stars call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Griffin's checked in for Embiid, and Middleton subbed in for Paul George. Middleton on the wing, defended by Durant. Good! Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Thompson passes to Davis. Thompson with it. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Vucevic. Feeds it to Westbrook. Stolen by Thompson. And they're running. Here's KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
Middleton the pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammates.
Russell dishes to Griffin. Back to Russell. And they double up Russell. Middleton outside. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Count that one. It's a close game here in Chicago. Stolen by Thompson. Lets it go. Lillard with it. Westbrook picks him up. And there's Lillard on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the East All-Stars. He kicks to Griffin. Back to Westbrook. Middleton the pass to Vucevic. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Lillard the pass to Aldridge. And he's good on the 3-ball. Aldridge has got 7.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
A big group substitution here for the East. Jokic is checked in. Antetokounmpo comes in for Blake Griffin. Curry's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Russell. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Aldridge. Ben Simmons comes in for Kevin Durant. Bradley Beal's checked in for Thompson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Damian Lillard.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Lowry kicks to Middleton. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Outside Curry. Lets it go with a 3. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Fades and shoots. Again, the West All-Stars.
An elite scorer in today's game. Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
And on the way from Irving for 3, East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Left side Curry. Over Beal. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was
And a great show through 3/4 as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? East All-Stars lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Lowry out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Chris Middleton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Lowry against Irving. Here's Leonard. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Curry against Harden. Curry dishes to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Antetokounmpo passes to Jokic. Middleton up top, guarded by Harden. Here's Curry on his left side. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and the basket by Harden.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Curry against Harden. They double-team Curry. Middleton for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Giannis kicks to Curry. Pass to Jokic. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's really been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. With the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Second chance effort, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Simmons dishes to Leonard. It's good. Now just a 3-point East All-Star lead.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Inside, Towns with the steal. To the paint, here's Simmons. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Middleton. He dishes it to Curry. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Curry's got 13 points in the second half.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing he can find his teammates too.
Harden bounce pass. Irving finds Harden. Down low, Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets it to his teammates on time and on target.
Middleton with it. He's picked up by Irving. Towns against Lowry. Outside for Curry. For the three. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot will not fall. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Simmons on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Left side, Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Outside Curry. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Curry, good. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's got to be thrilled with how well he shot the ball, Kevin. Good on almost 60% of his shots. That's what I call an efficient performance. And a team loves having someone that dependable they can rely on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout and listening to Frank Vogel talk to his team, he said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
And the dunk by Giannis.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a three-point game. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Poise plays under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Here's Walker, left side, Antetokounmpo. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy, on time and on target.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the basket by Harden.
And they shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Curry gets to Embiid. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. Passes to James. To the middle. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And it's Curry at the elbow. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton.
You can really see Middleton now starting to emerge as a leader for this team. Whenever they're looking for an important basket, he provides.
Middleton's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop perfect from the floor. Now the pass to Leonard. A floater. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moment.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Curry finds Embiid. And Curry, here we go. Antetokounmpo passes to Curry. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Curry's got 17 now, just in the second half. LeBron against Embiid. Here's James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he is going to the line, but that's not a bad play by the defense. I mean, you just can't let LeBron run free. I think you're always better off making him earn it at the line. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Right side Curry. They double team Curry. Walker the pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Curry on the wing. Puts it up from 17. It's good!
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
LeBron against Embiid. Pass to Leonard. Back to James. Moving against Walker. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
It falls.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And it's slammed in by Davis.
AD staring them down and letting them know this ain't over yet.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Harden against Curry. it 6. He kicks it to Embiid. Stolen by Harden. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup. Of course, now in overtime. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, we've got Kemba Walker, Antetokounmpo out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Curry kicks to Walker. Outside for George. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. No one near James as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. LeBron's got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. Walker dishes to George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you have to be really on your toes when you're defending Paul George. He's excellent when it comes to using the pump fake to draw fouls.
And so he makes both from the line.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Embiid, the pass to Curry. Vicious Diaz. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on him at all times.
The drive by James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw good, LeBron.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent. And every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
Curry can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Embiid dishes to Curry. They double-team Curry. Embiid finds Curry. Here's George, guarded by Harden. They get it back. Embiid. Nice work on the board. Staying off with the basket.
He's got so much in his package on offense. Embiid just knows how to score the basketball.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're in front by 8. 1:57 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Here's LeBron. Outside, Davis to the paint. Here's Irving. Rejected by Walker. They retain possession. Here's Curry. Outside, Walker takes a 3. Outside for Curry. The 3. The West All-Stars pull it in. Irving passes to Davis. And they double up Davis. Harden scanning the floor. He gets it in there.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Here's West now. They're on a 17-5 run here. A good look from James, and it's Curry with the rebound. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 33 points.
I'm not sure there's another player in the league that a coach would have more confidence in taking that shot than Steph Curry.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
And the West All-Stars have possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Harden trying to get open, and it's Davis with the jam.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
LeBron James on the wing. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg...